Your comment that we no longer can have a discussion with you anymore, does that mean we cannot come to meetings?
I think we can comment on that one.
Okay.
You would not be on the agenda,
Okay,
but the work session prior to the meeting, you're welcome.
thank you.
Why are you making the decision and excluding a full group of citizens from the agenda for permanently, in your opinion? Why? Why are you saying that?
I have no comment.
Why are you not willing to listen to the citizens? We in good faith are trying to negotiate with you folks. We are here taking our time as citizens and as volunteers to try to improve Tama County and make it better. Have you ever had so many citizens want to partner with you and show up every week as we have since April 25th and as we met with you privately on April 11th in your work session? What reasoning do you have for telling the public that they can't come and comment in a public meeting to the Board of Supervisors who are elected to serve the public?
There's so much there I'd like to answer, but if I'm the advice of attorney, I have no comment.
Is your attorney here in the room today?
I don't recognize him as being here, no.
Okay. So we just want to know, why can't you people speak to the public? What are you hiding? What don't you want the public to know? These people are taking their time and their energy and have done the homework and the research to understand Tama County's ordinances and to research other ordinances and to talk to people who actually live around wind turbines, to understand what it's really like, so that in the spirit of good faith negotiation that we can work with you and county officials to update county ordinances. Now you start the meeting today by telling us we can never be on the agenda ever again? That's not even legal.
No, unconstitutional.
So I don't know who's giving you this legal advice, but legally, as public elected officials, you have a duty and an obligation to listen to citizens.
That's what our public input portion of our meeting for an hour every week is for. Unless there's an action item, and I don't see an action item.
The action item is, we have asked you how to start the process of updating the county's wind ordinance that you rushed through and railroaded through last week without any changes since 2010. We've given you example after example of what needs to change. We've done the homework and brought you examples from other counties that have ordinances that work and have been updated and that could be considered here for Tama County. We've asked you to even have Todd Apple, the zoning administrator, present at these meetings, yet we've never seen him at a single one of these meetings since April 25th. We asked you today how the process to update the ordinance works. You wouldn't even answer that. We don't know if it's because you don't know or you aren't willing to share, but that question is not something that an attorney should tell you you can't answer. You owe the public answers for how the process to update an ordinance works. That is a matter of public record. And if there is no process, that's another reason that we need to update this ordinance so it's clear to everybody. How do we update an ordinance and keep it current for public safety in the future? So how can you on earth say we can never be on the agenda again when the public has so many questions about the current ordinance, the current process? You can see from all the people that are here in the room, all the people that have signed our petition that now numbers more than 800 that are calling for change. And your answer is to tell these people no comment and we can never be on the public record in a public meeting?
8:30 to 9:30 on Monday morning. No comment.
That's not a public record.
Is the secretary, is Laura here taking minutes of that meeting?
That's what it is a public comment portion on
So,
every agenda.
so the public never gets to be informed unless they're sitting here of that meeting. of what we said. So what's the use of us coming and talking to you when there's no way the public's gonna find out unless they're sitting here to hear what we say?
Unless there's an action item, there's no reason to be on the agenda.
Aren't
That's why
the
I
action
suggest-
items asking you about updating the ordinances? And that seems like a very clear action item.
Correct. That is the action item we're asking for today. That is why we need to be on the public portion of the meeting. We will continue to express that and exercise our rights legally under the law.
Okay, no comment.
Has our lawyer been in contact with this board?
Indirectly.
Okay.
I'm curious if you brought in an outside lawyer, as a taxpayer, am I being charged for that, or are you guys paying for your lawyer out of your own pockets?
This is really tough. No comment.
No comment? You mean if I asked Laura over here whether or not there was a check written to that lawyer, she would say no comment too?
Could you speak up, Larry?
No comment? Okay. Again,
Ask her and see what happens. Ask and see.
Laura, does the lawyer that the board is using get paid from Tama County?
No comment.
Okay.
That's our money.
So is it everybody in the county we can't talk to? Can we call Todd? Is everyone gonna say no comment? We pay your guys' salary. We're trying to work together, change these ordinances, public safety. I don't understand. So who do we go to? If you guys can say no comment, who do we go to? Somebody has to answer us, otherwise you guys might as well quit your jobs and we put new people in there. No offense, Laura.
Can we talk to you, Dennis? Will you talk? I mean, what
say
is
no
going
comment,
on? If you say no comment, we're all gonna pounce on you.
I don't know.
I am not in a position, honestly, I'm not in a position, I've voiced my concerns of the wind farms and the emergency system, and at this point, that's about all the farther I can go.
But the sheriff's department would talk to the public. There's one department down here that will.
Well, I
Thank
don't,
you.
I would have to address the questions the best that I could.
Thank
And-
you.
I'd just like to comment. I mean, you guys have been good to listen to us, but what you said this morning as far as no comment and not being on the regular agenda anymore, like I said last week, I am so disappointed in all three of you. But I will reiterate something that Janet said. The fact that Mr. Faircloth was able to get out of an easement has set a precedent for any other person that has signed an easement with Salt Creek. And if it hasn't, then we will need a full explanation why you were able to get out. And I know you're gonna say no comment, but I am disappointed in you three and the lawyer you received comment from. I can put 20 lawyers in front of you that'll give you 20 different opinions. It is just a lawyer's opinion. It is not a judge's decision. And thusly, I believe you guys are making a wrong decision. And when I have almost over 800 people standing behind me, I believe you will at some point in time have to listen, because we are the public and we make the decisions in this county, not you three.